Hello, everyone. This is Talk for Glory, episode 209. That means we are just about above the cruiserweights, but we are 1 hour removed off of Friday Night SmackDown. I'm not going to give you fucking numbers about the hours we are off of AEW, Monday Night Raw, Stardom, New Japan Pro Wrestling, because the only numbers that really matter right now, well, there's two numbers, and that's 24 and 6. 24 why? Because we are 24 hours away from WWE Survivor Series, and you guys already know where there's a podcast, where there's wrestling, there is Talk for Glory. So welcome to the Survivor Series predictions 2024. And why does the number 6 matter? That is because we are 6 years deep into Talk for Glory. It has
Hey guys,
been about a good 6 years, and with that, introductions are always a must. I'm an English before, and
I'm Smooth. First and foremost, thank you guys for coming and watching Talk for Glory today. Our 6 year anniversary. It's not the exact date, but you get the picture, right?
yeah, you guys get the picture. Fucking Survivor Series was our first video. Sadly, got taken down.
Yeah. I always love Survivor Series, even as a little kid. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views. So I'm really excited to get into this.
Yeah,
Um, how you feel about it, Enigma? Before we get into any predictions, how you feel about the build and anything around Survivor Series?
I feel like Survivor Series rarely ever misses, especially I want to say probably like the past 7 years. For the
Yeah.
past 7 years, like Survivor Series, well, I'll say Survivor Series slash War Games, especially when it was on NXT.
I think since they switched to War Games, it was the right move. I think the whole SmackDown and Raw shit was getting like kind of stale. It was pretty good when they did the whole NXT angle around it.
Yeah, that was
And
probably like the best time to do it. Like that was to me, 2019 Survivor Series is the best Survivor Series of all time.
of all time,
Of all time.
mm, yeah, I could see that. Like 2020. Hold on.
Um, so yeah, to continue what I was saying, 2019 is definitely like the best Survivor Series pay per view in general from the WWE title match being Rey Mysterio versus Brock Lesnar to the Team SmackDown versus Team Raw versus Team NXT, the champions versus champions, especially
Triple threat, right?
yeah, yeah. My favorite triple threat match, hands down, without arguing, is Roderick Strong versus Shinsuke versus AJ.
That was definitely a banger. Then we had the whole SmackDown and Raw thing and NXT. That was a good match. The whole Keith Lee and Roman spot was really good.
You would have thought that
Um,
that was gonna elevate Keith Lee. Damn, we were wrong.
yeah. AW and health issues ruined Keith Lee. But yeah,
That's it,
um,
roster too.
huh?
That's it, main roster too. Like NXT
Oh
was the
yeah, of course, of course.
where he looked right.
The main roster, when he went to the main roster, AEW and health issues.
Um, if I had to go to another one, it'd probably be the 2014, the 2014 Survivor Series, the one where like Dolph had his coming out party.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'll
Yeah.
say 2005, 2006 was pretty good.
Was
08 was pretty good.
was 2006 the one where it was down to Jeff Hardy and Triple H, or was that 2007?
I think
No, that was 2007. That's what
that's
because
2007. Yeah,
2008.
2007.
Yeah, because um, what was it? 2008 was Randy versus Jeff Hardy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
I thought
about
I thought it was John Cena and Chris Jericho.
no. I'm talking about at the Royal Rumble. That's how I remember it.
Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, they have a lot of great Survivor Series moments, great Survivor Series.
Damn, we're getting a lot of comments, and I'm not even looking at those.
Oh, let's read
What's
it.
up, What's up, Dracula? Dude, you actually are early, man. Normally you're here at the 10-minute mark. Uh Again, thanks for joining the Discord, dude. You are cool peeps, man, in that Discord.
What are your thoughts on the
And
Shinsuke Nakamura Sinister gimmick?
hmm, I'll get to that when we get to the US title match. But speaking of matches, how about we dive into some war games? Starting with, I guess, the champions team, the team of Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez, Rodriguez, however the fuck you guys want. Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae versus Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, Shirai, call her whatever, and Bailey.
Yeah, this is pretty obvious to me.
But before we even talk about that, I do want to give a special shout out that Io Sky, again, Shirai, don't care, is the only person to compete in every single women's war game since its creation back in NXT.
Yeah, she's continued. She continues the tradition. Honestly, I can't even imagine now at this point a War Games match without Io. So it's like a yearly tradition now.
She is the queen of the sky. She is the queen of war. Who knows? Maybe she's the next women's world champion.
I can see that. I would like to see her get into the title run.
But you say it's obvious. I well, first I gotta know who you think, and I'll see if I agree or disagree with you.
I gotta go with the team of Rhea, Bianca, Naomi, Io, and Bailey.
You know, yeah, I agree with you, but I have seen a lot of discourse about people saying one huge factor, and that is the we have both women's world champions on one team.
That is true. And then we got three former women's world champion on the same team.
No, that's a whole
No,
team of
four.
no, dude,
The
that's a
whole
whole
team
team.
actually. I'm bugging the
Yeah,
whole
it's a
team.
whole team.
Oh, three previous. Three of the previous. No, four. Yeah. Oh shit, four
Yeah,
of the
dude.
last previous champions
Well,
outside of
I don't know.
Naomi.
I don't know if you want to count Naomi winning the SmackDown Women's World Title back way
Yeah, that
back when.
counts.
Yeah, yeah.
That
So it's a
counts.
whole team of former champs. Well, we got Liv, she's the current. Raquel's never held it. Nia, she's the current. Tiffany's never held it. Who knows? Maybe she might cash in this match. Candice has never held it.
I do say this. I like the addition of Nia. Nia's having the second run in WWE has been really good for Nia Jax.
I
Had a great
I
match with Naomi a
completely
couple of
agree.
weeks ago. Huh?
I definitely have to agree with that.
The second chance has been really good for Nia. So I think her joining the match, we can probably see some things that we probably won't expect. But I do think Nia has a couple of things up her sleeve. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the greatest addition to the match, but why not, right?
Honestly, I think we'll see either the moonsault off the top of the cage or see Io's famous trash can spot. Who knows? Maybe Tiffany might try to go moonsault for a moonsault.
Anything for
But
Naomi, you think?
I think Naomi might be the dark horse of this.
Yeah, I think we get a couple of great spots from Naomi in this.
If anything, if I had to predict who's gonna win, first off, it's Team Rhea. I think Io gets the pin on Liv.
Ready?
Yes.
Do you think that sets up like a Royal Rumble, a future down the line Royal Rumble match or
Oh
a
yeah,
Saturday night's main event match?
I'm pretty sure that's what we can get out of this.
I
Or
think
a
we can get that.
or Bianca pins Nia.
Whatever happens, I do think like if any of the world title gets pinned, whoever pinned is going to be chasing that title.
Yeah, because they'll have the strongest claim, hey, I got next.
I kind of don't want to see Rhea and Liv again,
Yeah, I'm
at
kind
least for a little while.
yeah, you can give me that next year SummerSlam. I don't want to see that thing
Yeah,
for 6 months. I'm good.
yeah. Thanks for giving us it. It was good for what it was, but I want to see something else. Anyways, what are your thoughts on Raquel coming back and training here?
I've made the joke multiple times on Discords. But the whole Rhea and Liv thing, it's some Twilight love story bullshit. You added Raquel, and now it's a telenovela. And it's like, I didn't care before, and now I especially don't care.
I don't know. I'm not feeling Raquel Rodriguez's heel turn.
And it's like, what was the reason?
She just came back to join Judgment Day. That's all they basically did.
Is she even like? Is she Judgment Day, or is she just there for Liv?
I think it's Judgment Day.
Uh but yeah, be on and end all, Team Rhea for the win.
Yeah, I agree. Same.
All right, now let's get into the United States Championship match featuring, I don't know what the fuck you guys want to call this guy, the artist, the king of
Oh
strong,
God,
um, Muda
haven't heard
Incarnate,
that one in a long time. The artist?
um, Japanese Michael Jackson. I don't, I don't know, but Shinsuke motherfucking Nakamura versus Eli. Wait, wrong name.
Wrong name.
LA Knight, yeah, for the United States champion, for the United States Championship.
Here's my thing, man. I want to get into this first. One, I do love that LA Knight gets another new opponent under his bracket, under his belt. I mean,
Right?
he's to me has had a great run so far as the United States champion.
All
It's
right, way
something new,
better.
something fresh. Way better than Logan Paul's freaking. I don't
What
know
was it,
how
three,
long he
four
held it.
days?
Yeah, I just want to say I do like what they're doing with Shinsuke. It's like another, how you say it, another chance to like how you say, rebuild him again. But I hope they don't fail this time. They've rebranded and rebuilt him like so many times at this point. Remember a few, was that last year? Didn't they rebrand him and rebuild him against Cody?
Yeah.
And it absolutely went nowhere.
Then I think they did it with Seth as well.
Seth Rollins, yeah.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I find it fucking hilarious, like the whole reasoning behind that. I'm not saying this is like hardcore fact, but it's very hilarious how rumors that Okada might go to WWE, and then like I don't know, Shinsuke gets this monster push. He's in like the main event scene and everything. Okada goes to AEW, and this dude just ends up in the goddamn trash can.
So that's what I'm saying. After like 20, I would say like 2020, Shinsuke just been like nowhere. I think it's time he doesn't necessarily have to win the United States title, but I think it's time we start taking him more serious and start pushing him.
Which
Finally give him that one final run,
it's kind
especially
of
with him
fucking
as the heel.
hilarious how if you're a Shinsuke fan, if you've known Shinsuke for I want to say probably since maybe 2014, 2015,
Mm.
he made a mid card championship famous. It main
Yeah,
evented. It main evented New Japan Pro Wrestling's version of WrestleMania.
yeah, that's the Intercontinental Champion.
Like so, it's like he has the potential. And then if you guys ever watched his NXT run, this dude was magic with the NXT championship. So it's not like, oh, it just varies on the belt, because he showed that, hey, I can make the mid card title just as important. And
And then he was
then
like the most over guy on the main roster for like 2 years, from 2017 to like not 2
19,
years, but
yes,
2017, 18.
no, I think I would say 19, because Hio Nakamura was like he
Fuck,
kind of
I've been
fell
like,
down, but like you still had hope that he would be like a WWE champion.
yeah. Um, he had a great moment at the Royal Rumble. He faced when he eliminated Roman, faced
He
AJ.
eliminated Roman.
I still think he should have won the WWE title.
Oh yeah, it's actually funny how a lot of people don't know that Shinsuke is a triple crown right now.
Yeah. But I do hope, even if he doesn't win, which I kind of hope he does, and it's sad because I do like the run LA Knight he's having. But
Dude,
I kind of think Shinsuke needs it, man. I kind of think he needs it.
if anything, I am okay with Shinsuke losing today, but off of a
Coming out
technical.
is very strong, right?
Yeah, like even if you got to do a rematch, by all means, that's okay. Like have it where Shinsuke's legs on the rope and the ref just doesn't see that.
But anyways, I do like the position Sisuke's in. Win or lose, I think if it's done correctly, you can build him outside of this. I do love the new gimmick. So to answer Dracula's comment,
Question:
I do think what I think about it. I love the new gimmick. It's giving him new life. The new theme song gives him new life,
I have not heard the new
and
theme song.
it's basically the same thing, just like remixed, like like the Shinsuke theme. I don't
Okay,
know why a lot of people was going crazy on Twitter, like it was like this whole new theme, like completely new theme song.
like
It's still Shinsuke. It's nothing
yeah,
like it's not a fucking degenerate default WWE 2K24 number 26 theme song. Like, yeah. So,
like
what are your
who
thoughts?
made it? What was it? Was it the new? Was it the new people? Because I know it's not Death Rebel.
It's not Death Row. I don't even know who made it, but it
Ah,
does sound good. It does sound good. But anyways, who you got?
I got LA Knight winning. He's still got some good matches in him. I
Yeah.
also want to admit that I love that we're finally bringing back mid card titles being the work rate championship.
Yeah, and it's been like that since like 2022. I like it.
Yeah, like it.
Uh, I'm gonna have to agree. I want LA Knight to win. So I would like to see it be. I would like to see it like being stretched out a little bit longer. But I kind of do want to see Shinsuke get momentum. But hey, it is what it is. I hope LA Knight retains and Shinsuke remains strong.
All right, time for the next match. Let's talk about mid card titles and work rate.
This is a
It
banger, banger,
is
banger.
the War Dog. I don't know. I don't know. Braun Breaker fucking ass David Finlay if that's okay, but Braun Breaker versus the Celtic Warrior, kick ass workouts, Sheamus, and I don't know what nicknames does Ludwig Kaiser have.
Ludwig
Does he have
Kaiser.
anything?
No, I don't. I don't. Well, not that I know of. I don't really pay too much attention to Ludwig Kaiser. Sorry, guys.
You guys can let us know. The other guy in Imperium, that's what he is. But Sheamus is on the road to Grand Slam, and I think when it comes to people that are missing that one title to be Grand Slam, Sheamus is missing the IC, and I love his story because Smooth, we've talked about this on and off air, how like in wrestling there are some people that need to be Grand Slam, and there are just some people that don't. Like I can sit here and go like, oh, the Undertaker doesn't need to be Grand Slam, Dave Bautista doesn't need to be Grand Slam,
John Cena doesn't.
John Cena doesn't need to be Grand Slam.
Randy Orton didn't need to be to me.
Yeah, Randy Orton didn't need to be Grand Slam. Fucking he didn't need to hold the U.S. title for a cup of coffee length. Um,
Oh, sorry about that. Roman didn't really need to.
yeah, Roman definitely didn't.
There's a couple of guys.
Yeah, there's a couple guys in wrestling that didn't need to become Grand Slams. But when it comes to Sheamus, to him, Grand Slam isn't just a pat on the back, like, oh yeah, I held every title. It's a story, it's a chase, and we see that chase. He's been chasing for about 2 years now.
Yeah. Clash of the Champions. No, not Clash of the Champions.
No, Clash of
What?
Champions. I mean, Clash of the
What's
Castle,
that? Clash of the Castle. Yeah. WrestleMania,
WrestleMania,
SmackDown. You know the whole story. Like,
like everything.
and now he's
Like,
getting another shot at Survivor Series.
and then Ludwig Kaiser is
Um,
just following Gunther's advice, where it's just like, show me who the hell you are. Like, you're worried about me so much. What are you doing?
What's Ludwig Kaiser, man? He's a great in-ring performer, bro. Very underrated.
Oh yeah, like I think one of my favorite matches with him is him versus Kofi.
Yeah, that was a really good match.
Like that was
And the
awesome.
Sheamus as well was pretty good.
Dude, Sheamus don't miss.
Yeah, Sheamus don't miss. And you're gonna be shocked though at the winner I have of this. You don't think really you're gonna be shocked, but I don't think he's even picked a lot in a lot of people's category for winners.
All right, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Ludwig. Ludwig Kaiser, man. I think he pulls it
Okay,
off.
that is surprising because I have Braun Breaker retaining, but this time I think he's gonna try and go for a double spear.
Oh man, that would be fire.
Like
Here's
I
my
think
thing. I just don't feel like it's hitting like the first time. Like,
Yeah, the first
I
time
feel like
was like, oh yeah, like we moving. This one is just like, now we're moving, and you've been
it,
champ for I think a month.
yeah, and it's crazy because the first one was short lived as well, but it felt like it was heading in a really good direction. At first, I didn't want him to lose it, and then I'm like, hey, it's main event Jey, so why not? Like, you know, or we like to say Medicard Jay.
Yeah, like he's still mid card J to me.
um, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a banger. We're gonna get a lot of highlights. I wouldn't would I be shocked if Sheamus or Braun wins? No. Look at all three of these men are great in-ring performers. So to me, there's really no loser here. But if there's anybody you want to win, would you would like to see Braun retain?
Yeah, I need Braun Breaker to retain. I need to see where this run can actually go. Like we pressed the stop button, but now we're
In
back
the
with
first
the
one.
gas pedal. And I want
Yeah,
to see this dude
exactly.
go far with it. But I do want Sheamus to be the one to take the belt off of him.
I do too. Eventually down the line, I think at Mania, that's the Mania match you could go with,
Yeah, I
or even
definitely
like
think.
Elimination Chamber.
Hell, if you want, you can give me Braun Breaker versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania
I'll see something like that, or even that,
in
or
an
even
Iron
like
Man.
people like the Royal Rumble. But I
Ooh,
do think you're right. If Ron Breaker retains, if he retains, I do think Sheamus is the guy to beat him.
but that
To be a
that's
banger.
yeah, it should be a banger. Will it get the where is it the Top for Glory star rating? Maybe it just might. But
Maybe.
gonna have to watch the show to see which matches get that star rating. Also, if you guys haven't seen already, what was the last show? Star ratings for AEW Full Gear and Stardom X New Japan crossover shows got their star ratings. You guys can go check them out. If you guys loved the Mai Iwatani versus Momo Watanabe match, that did get the 5-star, unlike some other dude that gave it 4.75, probably because it wasn't in the Tokyo Dome. But here on Top for Glory, that match got a 5-star.
Yeah.
You guys can check out the Full Gear ones. Tell us what are your rated matches and what do you rate them? But
Yeah.
now,
I got Luke with Kyler.
and I got Sheamus. I mean, I got Braun.
Wait, what? I was
No,
about to
I
say,
got,
didn't you see?
yeah. But on to our next match. It is the World Heavyweight Championship. For the World Heavyweight Championship, it is Gunther versus Damian Priest. I'm not gonna lie. I wish this had more steam.
Here's the thing, and I actually agree. I kind of wish I had more steam, but for some reason, something's telling me it's gonna be better than their SummerSlam match. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just got this feeling like it might be. I don't know what it is. Something's telling me like they want to deliver because their SummerSlam match didn't really
It didn't really
go
hit.
as planned. Yeah, it didn't really hit. I didn't want to say it, but you said it for it
Yeah, it didn't
didn't
really
really hit like everybody thought it was gonna hit.
like my thing about this was like, okay, the story here is Gunther didn't beat Priest clean,
Yeah.
which is true, but that doesn't mean that on like a Monday through Sunday like basis, like Damian Priest can like dog walk Gunther. Because that's kind of what's been happening like every Monday. Like man tries to get his confidence, tries to attack Damian Priest, gets his ass whooped, gets put through a table, gets dropped. Like, come on, man. Like I just saw you like dog the entire mid card with the IC title.
Hmm. I
Like
think, yeah. But
I think if any match needed to be a triple threat, this should have been one where you could have added Finn Balor to this.
yeah, you could have. But I do kind of want to get Finn away from Damian Priest for a while as well. No matter if it's a triple threat or a tag or whatever. I kind of think they need a break from each other for a bit.
Yeah,
They
after
want to
like
revisit
I
around
think what
Mania or
what score
something.
like Priest 20, Finn 1.
That's what I'm
Like
saying. If you
the
want to
score is a
revisit
lot
that
to a little.
Mania, if you want to like revisit that WrestleMania, I'm okay with it if your story makes sense. But as of right now, just keep them away from each other. But yeah,
But like
it should be a
as for
really
like
good match.
predictions for what it is going to be right now, I still gotta go with Gunther because I refuse to believe like this is how good Gunther, Walter, Carl, whatever the fuck is as a wrestler in terms of WWE. From day one, this man has been a champion and has not gone 100+ days. This man
What do
won
you
the
mean?
title. Well, actually, not even like 100. I was saying like 200+, maybe 300, 400+.
Every title he's held for years.
Yes, like he's like hit a year.
I
And I
think
think,
I think he beats Priest and he does it clean this time around.
yeah, like
Leaving
he does
no
it.
questions.
Yeah, like he does it clean. No Finn. If Finn wants to come out after, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But
I think I just think like he gets it clean this time around. He doesn't need the help with nobody.
yeah, I hope so. That's the case because like we seen what Gunther's made of. Like, go watch that triple threat.
That. And
But
as for Priest, I don't know. I think with them rebuilding Priest, him as a baby face, it's gone all right. It's not the best, but it's
wait,
not
I
bad
just
either.
realized Priest is Grand Slam.
No, he's not.
Oh wait, no, he hasn't won Intercontinental. Never mind.
Yeah, he should be playing.
Yeah, he's Triple Crown. He's Triple Crown. So who knows? Maybe if like this doesn't go out well, maybe Priest can go after the Intercontinental for a bit. Maybe Ludwig Kaiser saves Gunther's run. Maybe that's what happens.
Yeah. I do think I can see Priest in the IC title picture eventually. It's like he can be the one to probably beat like a Kaiser if he were to win.
Yeah, I could
Or a
definitely.
Kaiser was to win.
That
I
would
can
be.
see somebody like Priest beating him. I wouldn't be mad with that result, but I do think this is gonna be a banger for a better match than their first match,
I think
at
this is getting
least.
rating. As for a 5 star, who knows?
Yeah. 'Cause they probably want to deliver. They want to deliver better than what they did at SummerSlam. They want to get their shot. They get back for what happened. It wasn't the best match, and Gunther, we all know
He can do
he
better.
can fucking wrestle. And Priest as well. A motivated Priest is a good Priest.
Oh hell, he's been what
So
motivated since like January, like a whole year of
exactly,
motivation.
what I'm saying. I'm motivated. Head on his shoulder, Damian Priest as a babyface this time around. I think we get a good result. Even though I don't think he wins, but I do think he puts on a good match with Gunther. And could he see a trilogy happen? No,
Oh hell yeah,
right?
I see round 3 be at the Royal Rumble.
Or even like episode of Raw. The Royal Rumble so far away.
Right, right. Got to keep remembering it's in February, guys. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Bro, my whole life, Royal Rumble's been in January. I gotta get used to February.
Yeah, hopefully this is a one and done thing. Like next year we're back for like the final week of January, Royal Rumble.
Mhm. The last 2 years have been January 30th, January 31st, January 29th, but it's still in January.
Yeah. Now we're about to hit the main event scene. So before that, let me read the comments because I don't look at comments until I hit main events. But oh hey Mark, how you doing, man? Never bet against my girl Bailey. Yeah, you're a Huggers fan or Golden Role Model, whatever the hell nickname Bailey has. You probably know that. You probably know that more than me. Shinsuke is the GOAT, needs the face. Dude, I wish I could say he was GOAT level. Shinsuke is stealing the US title. If he brings back the low blowing he was doing to AJ Styles, maybe.
Mhm.
Shinsuke versus Samoa Joe was tremendous. It was amazing, man. Sheamus is winning. They all about to get their get their asses kicked. Mayu versus Mox. That's a take, but I know that's also a meme. Gunther without a doubt. Gunther is breaking records, trust me. 666 days as IC champ, 2.5 years as NXT UK champion next year, 1 year and a
Next
half.
stop, 1 year and a half as world champion.
Time for the socials. Yeah, Mark. You know it's about to come. Hugger's got a hug. All right. So since Mark, you already know what I'm about to say, what I'm about to do. Since we're at the main event scene, guys, here at Top Floor, we always want to make sure you guys do some of the most important things, starting with following the socials. So you guys can follow myself at Enigma_before_ my Twitter. Smooth, where can they find you?
Follow me as Young Smooth TG on my Twitter.
You guys can follow me on my TikTok at Enigma_V4. I'm almost at 10K, guys, so thank you for that. You guys can follow my Instagram at Enigma_V4, my Twitch at Enigma_V4_. What about your Twitch move?
You might oh yeah, you can follow me on Twitch at Smooth A1.
You guys can follow me on Kick Pro. I'm never gonna be using that shit. Just like the group chat thing, I'm probably not gonna use the gaming thing. But you guys can follow me on Kick at Enigma_V4. And remember, guys, where there's a podcast, there's Talk for Glory. So not just on YouTube, but on Spotify, but on Apple Podcasts. Um, don't know when's the next time you'll get a Spotify exclusive because the next Stardom thing that'll be coming will be Dream Queendom. But hey, guys, so far Talk for Glory the miniseries.
Hey guys, and as me and Enigma start to wrap up the month of November, you guys know what's coming soon in January, first week of January.
First
Tough
week
for
of
Glory
January.
Awards is back, baby.
Yes, the first 10 days of Talk for Glory are the best days because, well, the first 10 days of January are the best days for Talk for Glory because we are going to bring you Wrestle Kingdom predictions, Wrestle Kingdom reviews, Wrestle Dynasty predictions, Wrestle Dynasty reviews, gameplay for both shows, and the Talk for Glory awards.
Yes, guys. So you guys do not want to miss out on any single content me and Enigma has coming up. Me and Enigma maybe might be well, I don't know if he might be ruin for sure. The Ring of Honor show
Oh
that's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
up.
yeah. I forgot that Tony Khan might be listening. Tony Khan might be a fan of Talk for
Thank you
Glory
guys. Appreciate it.
because you might be a fan of Talk for Glory because we have been saying for I don't know how many years for Tony Khan to do the right thing that when it comes to Ring of Honor, you guys only have one home. If the Tokyo Dome is Dave Meltzer's home, Madison Square Garden is Talk for Glory's home, the Hammerstein Ballroom is Ring of Honor's home.
Yeah, facts. So,
So
guys, don't forget to drop a like, drop a sub, channel those post notifications. You guys do not want to miss anything that me and Enigma has coming up for the channel. If you guys want to voice your opinions, give us your thoughts, please let us know in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the show and predictions?
yeah, so right, community tabs or join the Talk for Glory Discord, guys. I love everyone I talk to over there. You guys are pretty much every kind of fan out there from WWE, AEW. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 TNA fans in there. Pro Wrestling Noah fans, um, TJPW fans, Marigold fans, all kinds of wrestling. And we don't judge what kind of wrestling you want, even if your company is known as the Cockroach That Won't Die Company. Just enjoy wrestling, guys. But here we are
So
at the
that matters.
motherfucking main event. It is the men's War Games match. It is the original Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0. It is Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Mid Card
DLC.
J, um, the honorary Uso, Sami Zayn. The wait, time out. Yeah, no, not the
You
first. I
just
was
call
gonna
it
say the
mid-card, Jay.
yeah. I'm still calling him Mid Card J, but I was gonna say the first ever Paul Heyman guy, but no, that's nowhere near the case. Um, the other man to hold a long title run in the last 10 years of WWE. So it's 434 meets what 1,300 something.
1,364 days, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not sure.
the longest title reign of the 2010s and the longest title run of the 2020s meet in the team. It is Roman Reigns, Mid Card J, Jimmy Uso, honorary Uso, Sammy Uso, and CM Punk versus.
Wait, hold on. Anyway, isn't it crazy how Punk gets out of a crazy, freaking bloody, brutal Hell in a Cell match just to come into a War Games match? His
Oh yeah,
first match back.
yeah, like he's just like, yeah, I guess I'm just not done getting my ass whooped.
You gotta
Because
love
say what
Punk,
you
man. He
guys
always takes
want,
risks.
like say what you guys want. Drew definitely won the war when it came to the physicality because he was on that ass.
Couldn't even walk onto the ring correctly.
But their opponents are Bloodline 2.0, Timu Bloodline, whatever the fuck guys want to call them. It is Solo Sokoa, Tama motherfucking Tonga, the good bad guy. Um, the Silverback, Tonga Loa, or as you guys say, the Bloodline. I know them as G.O. motherfucking D, Gorillas of Destiny. And probably the most unhinged man in all of this match, Jacob Fatu, and another caged animal, Bronson Reed.
What a run Bronson Reed has been on the last few months. Talk about rebuild and like, correctly building the stars. Bronson Reed has been definitely used correctly the last few months.
Bachelor. Yeah.
Bachelor.
Um, yeah, Bronson Reed he got repackaged, and this dude gave like 7 tsunamis to Seth. He had a kick-ass match with Braun
Took out
Strowman.
Truth.
He took out Truth, and now he's in War
Showing
Game,
the Bloodline 2.0. Is he
which
permanently with them or it was just for this match?
it's just for this match. But really think about this: who the fuck do you put in the same ring as Bronson Reed and Jacob Fatu?
Bro, that's gonna be crazy, man.
Like this
It's
is about
crazy because
to be a war
talent-wise,
crime.
it's crazy because talent-wise, the Bloodline 2.0 isn't a bad team
No,
at all.
even though Solo is like 7-50, and
He
again,
did pin Roman.
he did pin Roman,
He
and
did
then if
pin
you got,
Cody.
oh yeah, he did pin Roman, he did pin Cody. Was that it?
I think about it.
Oh, okay. He's still 7-50. Score is still a lot to a little. It's on the fourth quarter. 30 seconds left. Can't make a comeback. And then you've got the Gorillas of Destiny, which if you guys have been watching Talk for Glory for a long time, you guys know that the Gorillas of Destiny, if we were doing Talk for Glory years consistently from beginning to now, they probably would have been like 2019 Tag Team of the Year.
So, you know what's
Uh,
gonna be crazy and it was the Jacob
what?
Fatu and Roman Reigns interaction. The
Hey,
CM Punk and Jacob Fatu and all Bronson Reed interaction.
you know what's going to
The
be crazier?
God, what?
Oh wait, no. What are you going to say about God first?
The God and the Uso interactions.
Like all the interactions here, all the interactions are just going to be fucking fire. But I was gonna say that what'll be insane in this match
What?
if Bronson Reed hits a goddamn tsunami off the top of the cage.
Well, he's gonna at least attempt to do something like that. You already know it. Everybody's been talking about it, bro.
Like it didn't cross my mind until someone was like, "Oh, what's something crazy you would see in this War Games?" And I'm like, I guess the craziest thing I would see would be a tsunami off the top of the cage. And I was like, wait a minute, no,
We can
Bronson can actually do that.
we can also see a Jacob Fatu
Moonsault.
moonsault as well. For his
Yeah,
weight, that would be crazy.
dude's probably gonna be looking at like the women's match and be like, fuck it, if Io can do it, so can I.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But Bronson Reed's weight and everything like that, that's gonna be even more crazy. I mean, not Bronson Reed, Jacob Fatu. For
Oh
his
wait, this
size,
question was a
whatever.
rock.
I kind of hope not. I kind of feel like it would ruin shit.
Honestly, I think at this point, it's just say you have a match at WrestleMania and that's it.
Yeah. I don't think a lot from Sami Zayn is getting enough credit, man. It feels good to see them back together, the band back together, Sami Zayn and the
Like
Bloodline.
like a lot of people maybe they forgot this, but like Sami Zayn saved the bloodline. If you
Exactly.
guys forgot this, but a lot of people, no long title run included, were saying the bloodline were getting boring. Then they added Sammy, and then that just like revamped the whole bloodline. That gave them personality. That gave them these moments. We weren't just looking at Usos interfering and Roman retaining and all that shit. We were seeing people feeling Usi. We were seeing Jey Uso be a hater. We were seeing Jimmy and Sammy. We were seeing the honorary Uso.
Sami's addition to the Bloodline and the way the Bloodline's been stretched out up until now, and the whole story itself is one of the best of all time, to be honest. I love the
Right.
Bloodline. OG Bloodline, of course.
I,
Um, yeah.
I will say two things. Also, I just want to give this like 2 seconds notice. Brock Lesnar could return. I strongly disagree.
Why?
I I just don't think like, oh, what's the point of Brock Lesnar returning to a War Games and against it's like, oh, he's gonna team with Roman. Why? His family, like Roman's family, kicked his ass. Roman took his title. He took Paul Heyman. Like, don't get me wrong. I think in the perfect world, a team of Paul Heyman guys is the most broken thing ever in WWE.
Exactly.
Hmm?
Exactly. I
But it's like,
agree.
so you're not gonna have like, oh, Brock Lesnar is gonna return for Paul Heyman, and then it's like, oh, he's gonna join God and Solo and Jacob and Bronson because like why? Like Brock has shown on multiple occasions that he is a one man army. Go look at the 2020 Royal Rumble where my man freaking could have had a snack break from eliminating everyone.
Here's my thing. I don't think it's necessary. But I wouldn't be like extremely mad if we get a Brock Lesnar return. What I wanted to happen right away? No. And what I wanted to be on the other side of Roman Reigns? No. Kind of tired of him and Roman going
And
head to head.
yeah, like I'm good for the
Huh?
next 6 years.
I think I'm good for the rest of his career, honestly. But so yeah, I wouldn't be shocked and I wouldn't be mad, but it's like, do I want to see it? No.
Yeah, like that
What are some
feeling.
matchups you excited for in this match? Like some interactions.
Again, God and the Usos. I think that's been like one of the who's the best tag team because while a lot of people were saying like, oh, the Usos are one of the best tag teams, that wasn't really the those weren't really the words. Those weren't really the sentences being in the
Mm,
2010s. I think when it
mhm.
came to like, oh, who's the best tag team, a lot of people were like, oh, the Young Bucks, oh, the Briscoes, oh, Gorillas of Destiny. And then once you hit like 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, it started going like, well, everyone is like 25%. Everyone's meter was going down while Gorillas of Destiny was going like, oh, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, to the point where it was like 95, 97% Gorillas of Destiny, while you can then go like 1% Briscoe, 1% Young Buck, 1% Usos. So now we can finally get that the greatest tag team of the 2010s versus the greatest tag team of the 2020s. And I know a lot of people are going to say like, oh, the New Day is like the best tag team of the 2010s, but I would probably argue that maybe Gorillas of Destiny were better from an entertainment standpoint.
I would say once they also turned here in 2017, 2016. That's where
That's where
their
we
careers
started.
turned around. Huh?
I think that's where like 2017 when they turned heel, was like, oh yeah, we can start talking about it maybe.
Yeah. They were good, but up until like 2021, 2020, 2020, 21, that's when they really started taking off as, damn,
Right.
these dudes could really be the best tag team in the world right now. And then 2022, and then of course going into WrestleMania last year, main eventing against Sammy and Kevin Owens.
Which I'm
That
at.
really just stayed like put the stamp on them as probably the best tag team, at least of the 2020 so far.
Right. Since we're talking about tag teams, you guys can comment down below. Maybe this will be a short, but who do you guys think is the greatest tag team of the last 10 years? So 2010s to 2020s or 2020s. But
It's hard.
who else? I'm looking forward to the teamwork between Bronson Reed and Jacob Fatu because again, who the hell's gonna stop them?
Yeah, exactly. I think we get Roman and Punk to team up against them, but I think for a while they're gonna struggle big time.
Oh, like how we get FWC. Um, let's see who else. I mean, like we gotta give Solo some credit. Like I know we clown him and shit, but I'm looking forward to seeing Solo. Show that he's not a pushover. I think the same way how I was giving like David Finley like shit for going like, dude, everyone in your faction's better than you. Shut up. That's kind of Solo, and I'm waiting for him to have that match to finally be like, I'm just as good, maybe better than everyone. That's why I'm the leader.
Yeah, I do. I would say this as well. Solo has definitely improved. He showed a growth over the last year when he was not really talking as much, and so now he's the leader of the Bloodline 2.0. So definitely can see some improvement. He's talks more. He's gotten better on the mic. Which if you watch his NXT days, he wasn't that bad on the mic.
Oh no, I love Solo
But
on NXT. If there's only one thing I had a problem with in NXT, it was just when he would go, I got next after having like 20 shots at the NXT North American title.
that's what I'm saying. So for me, it wasn't. It's not. It's not bad because at least he's showing growth. But I don't like how sometimes he gets these big wins and it doesn't take him
He
and
doesn't
get
do
him
anything.
anywhere.
And then
The same
let's
thing happened
talk
when he beat
about
Cena.
real
But
quick how Sami Zayn is like one of the key factors here because I did say I think what was it November? In November, I was asking the question like should Jay and Sammy like reunite the OG bloodline? And when I talked to people about this, they were just like, "Oh yeah, they should because they got to take down the new ones." It's like it seems like no one has heard, and I think I told you this a couple hours ago that like not once has anyone heard Roman say, "I'm sorry." So, are you guys happy that Jay and Sammy reunited with Roman despite never going, "I'm sorry"?
that's just something for them to. I don't
Like,
really
how do you feel about
understand,
this?
but
So, like,
yeah.
we've never heard an apology.
I don't really think it's necessary. Don't get me wrong. I understand it. Like after what he's done to them, what has happened the past year, I just think they all put it behind him. I would like to eventually see the something come about like that. But he has hugged them. Didn't he hug like Jay and Jimmy? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure though. But then
but
again, he is Roman Reigns. He doesn't really have to apologize for anything.
that is true.
He's the tribal
But
chief.
the head of the table. But be all and end all, I have the original Bloodline winning this. But I will say two fun things I hope to see. I hope to see a tsunami off the top of the cage, and I hope to see the Gorillas of Destiny bring back the war paint.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely tsunami or more so. We definitely gonna get a lot of highlights, bro. I can definitely see it coming. But I do have the OG bloodline.
All right. And before we close that, I do want to say that I've been looking forward to these predictions. I've actually been looking forward to just about every variant of war games. So that goes from the dog pound match featuring United Empire versus Bullet Club War Dogs, um, Blood and Guts, so Team AEW versus the Elite, and now this. How many times can you say in wrestling when you got three different forms of the same match and not one missed?
I just hope this lives up to expectations, bro.
I'm hoping that this is better than Blood and Guts and the dog pound match.
Yeah, I agree. And I hope it's better than last year's.
Exactly. That's the goal. Always be better than last year.
Exactly. But
And
anyways, we want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. Dracula, Mark, and everybody else who's going to be watching later on or who's watching live right now. Thank you guys for showing love, and me and Enigma truly appreciate it. Enigma, anything else you want to say before we close the show?
uh just let us know what your favorite match is going to be. What's your favorite War Games match? Let us know what match did you prefer out of the three, out of the dog pound match, the Blood and Guts match, or War Games. And, as always, Top Floyd tells you to do the following: drop a like, drop a sub, comment down your predictions. But most importantly, I hope you guys stay safe, have a great day and or night, and most importantly, enjoy wrestling.